Greetings, Karen Clay here, and the Feldenkrais Method. Thank you so much for watching. We are still working with our Start Here series, a series of the basic steps in the Feldenkrais Method so that you can begin as a beginner and develop your study slowly. Today we're going to work with the eyes. The most important part of balance is the eyes, not the legs. So the more that the eyes are cooperating and sensing and directing a movement, better balance. So we're going to be on our backs. Yeah, I think we should do a little baseline. So please come up to standing and just sense your balance right now. How you're meeting the floor, what your weight feels like today, whether you feel schlumpy and pulled down, or whether you feel like it's easy to stand tall, like something is lifting. And then, like we did last time, step forward and back on one leg and then the other, just to sense how your weight transfers from one leg to the other, how you use the back foot, how the movement moves through you, through your pelvis. And then please come on your back. I just realized I forgot to put my mic on. And lie down, sense yourself against the floor, bend and stand your legs. Your feet are about hip to shoulder width apart. And will you please take your right hand and put it on top of your forehead or near your hairline. And then take your left hand and put the point of your right elbow in your left palm. Now with this shape, you're going to begin to move your arms in such a way that your head rolls passively. And so you'll notice that when the head rolls in this configuration, you can feel the weight shifting across your back from one shoulder blade to the other shoulder blade. You can feel one shoulder blade move away from your spine as the other shoulder blade moves towards your spine. So for instance, roll to the left, feel the left shoulder blade slide in and the right shoulder blade slide out, like a set of closet doors, sliding closet doors. Now go to the right closet door closes, the left closet door opens. How far down your spine do you feel the turning? Do you feel turning in your ribs? Do you feel turning in your pelvis? What's the quality of your breathing? Can you let go any more in your neck muscles so that your head is really being manipulated by the armature of your hands and the bones of your arms? Good. Let your arms down and rest. And then bring your left hand to your hairline or your forehead. Hold on softly but firmly to your forehead. Bring your right palm on top of your left elbow. And once again, begin the process of using the right arm to pull and push the left elbow. Taking your time, moving slowly, not pushing to the edge. So in this work, we're not interested in finding the limitation. We don't even want to know how far can I go before it hurts, because that's a useless exercise. That's rehearsing a sense of limitation. We want to be moving in the space that's comfortable, useful, productive, simple, pleasurable. That's how we expand our scope, not by always bumping up against what's wrong with me. Why can't I go further? Should I be able to go further? Are other people going further? That's what self-limiting behavior can do to us. Notice your breathing. Notice the rolling of the shoulder blades in and out of the floor and towards and away from the spine. And now on this side, well, no, actually, we're going to switch sides again. So please let your arms down, let your legs down and rest for a moment. Bend and stand your legs again. Right hand on forehead, left palm over right elbow. This time, would you please notice as you begin at the beginning to pull your head to the right, which goes first, your eyes or your elbow or your nose? So what moves first? Some people's eyes begin the movement before any movement takes place. Some people's eyes lag behind. Some people's eyes travel passively like a suitcase on a train. So what do you do? There's no right or wrong way ever in this. It's just discovering what your preference is, what choice you have made without noticing it. Good. So please intentionally let your eyes move with your elbow. So your eyes are tracking your elbow. And begin to turn in both directions, to the right and to the left. See what it feels like to have this simple agreement, this simple arrangement, like two people singing the same tune in the same pitch. This is unison. We are in unison. We are aligned with each other. We are moving together. Now, the next time that your head and eyes are to the right, would you please roll your head to the left, but keep your eyes to the right. Your eyes are now looking out the outside corner of your right eye and the inside corner of your left eye, and your head is turned to the left. As you bring your nose back to center, your eyes track so that your nose and your eyes meet in the center, and then they continue in opposite directions. Your eyes are going to look to the left as your nose goes to the right. Take it very slowly. So these two things that are apart, the nose and the eyes, are going to come closer and closer and closer and closer till they intersect their pathway at the center. And then they will continue very slowly to pass each other and continue to move further and further and further and further apart. And then they'll reverse direction again. So take this slowly and pause for a moment wherever you are, and please notice the back of your head against the floor. So continue to move, but make sure that your attention not only is on your eyes and the trajectory of your head, but also on the support of the floor every moment as you roll your head over the surface of the floor with your eyes moving in the opposite direction. Please change your hands over to the other side, left hand on forehead, right palm over left elbow, and continue to move in opposition. Notice whether it's different to have a different hand on your forehead. And if you wish, go back to the unison movement. Let's all go back to the unison movement. Pause when you're left. Stay to the left, move your eyes to the right. Move your eyes to the left. You're staying to the left with your head. Eyes to the right. How slowly can your eyes track from the left to the right and the right to the left? Slowly, slowly tracking across the horizon with your eyes closed. An imaginary horizon, an imaginary sunset, an imaginary landscape, an imaginary top of a building or a power line. Your head is to the left and your eyes are going right and left. Now move your head to the right and let your eyes go right and left again. Relaxing your feet, relax your pelvis, your rib cage. And now the next time your eyes are to the left, pause and begin to return your nose and your eyes to the center, and then continue on in opposite direction. Eyes to the right, nose to the left, back to the middle until they cross. Nose to the right, eyes to the left. Slow it down as much as you can, and if you get confused, just go back to doing it in unison. And then slowly begin to break them apart again. Okay, pause, let your legs down, let your arms down. Roll to your side. Please come up to sitting and to standing. Sense yourself on your feet, whether you feel like gravity is pulling you down or whether you feel like you have more of a sense of the support of the ground, and then step forward and back on one leg and the other. Sense what your balancing feels like, your internal sense of your balancing, and then take a walk in your room, please, so that you can notice any changes in your walk, in your ability to balance over your midline. And we will stop there. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.